here's Monday's project. Let me show you here what exactly in tarnation we're trying to do. Here is the house basement we're digging. So, deciding factor is partially runoff water along this edge, the way the grade is, and along this back. To the house, this corner here is right back there, right there. The curb, right up there, there's a mark on the curb we put there as a grade mark. That's the deciding factor on the house basement here. So that the top of the basement wall we want flush with the top of the curb back here. So he has drawn on here somewhere 9-foot basement walls, and underneath that I need an 8-inch footer. There, 9-foot basement walls. Then I need an 8-inch footer, so from the top of the curb we go down 9 foot 8 inches. That gets you your elevation. Then this garage is cut out. They dropped it 8 inches due to the fact that down here, just in front of my most favorite loader, it comes up about 3 foot to where the finished floor of the garage would be. So they dropped the garage 8 inches, and we were out here Friday, stripped the topsoil off, which was kind of a, yeah, I wasn't in a good mood Friday, lack of sleep and all that shit. But anyways, so got the topsoil stripped off, staked out. Now this morning I went along and bumped all the stakes out 3 foot. You want to over dig these a little bit, so you bump your stakes out each way 3 foot, and that gives you space enough for the footer guys to do their work and the wall guys to set their wall forms up and, you know, have a reasonable working condition. So that gets real interesting in here. You got to bring this little section stubby wall 3 foot. You got to take this one 3 foot out. You got to bring this one in 3 foot. So it's real easy to make the wall guys swear by digging this wrong. But we've got it figured out to a point where they're gonna have to work with it, live with it, and we're gonna go start digging. This is how I like my basements to look before I start digging. I go around double checking everything to square it up. We somewhat went off of that house and off of the curb. They always have their property line setbacks drawn up on the blueprint and all that happy stuff. Then after you measure off the curb and get a straight line, you can square up. What the heck is that all about again? But yeah, this right here is how I love it to look. Lines painted, you can kind of get an idea where the walls are going to be, where the stakes are going to be. Disregard some of the crooked lines because they meandered about a little bit early this morning. Oh yeah, now I do remember. This is a stupid corner. Here's the actual corner of the house, and I got to dig out to there and dig in to there. That's what it is. Yep. Never mind, it's all good. Yep. Then the fun part about it is the garage can be whatever works best with the wall guys. Our wall guys prefer 32 inches for a garage wall. If that doesn't work, they want to go to a 4 foot. They can do a 5 foot, but it makes them swear. So they like 4, 6, and 8. So there's your different hangulations to figure out yet for the depth of stuff. Back here in this corner, we had a porch. Let me show you back here. It would have been here. This would have been the porch. But the bottom of the basement is 9'8" off the curb, okay? So you can do a 6 foot wall for the porch. The porch doesn't have to be a full 8, but a 6 foot wall sets perfectly on top of that little water puddle. I mean, the bottom of the footer would be perfectly on top of the mud. So, being they don't like doing a 7 foot, and they can do an 8 foot, but it's a 1 foot step, which isn't worth your time or their time when it comes to setting up that wall. So, being we're digging all this area down to 9'8", and it would only be a 1 foot difference, we're just going to dig all that the same. We're going to just remove that 1 foot more dirt. It's not going to be that much in that porch. And yep, there we have it. I shall go and proceed to dig. Where would be a good place to start? Good place to start with an excavator. Let me think. This thing's backwards from my track loader. You got to dig the deep parts first because you don't really... Yeah, okay, so good place to start would be, where do I want the majority of the fill? Over here. That's where we want the majority of the fill. I want a little bit here that can come out of the garage, so we're going to start here in this corner and dig this way, putting the fill behind us over here. Yeah, yes sir. I'll see if I can't get a video later on of digging a little bit, let you actually watch the machines. I hope you understood that, what all goes through your head kind of in the beginning of a basement. Could be worse. My job ain't near as confusing as theirs. Look at that stuff. And they got to stand up on top of the roof. Yeah, I think I'd like a pair of wings if I was up there. We'll let them go be sparrows.